And then when I saw you there, I'm like, God, there he is.
The Messiah.
And I want to just say something to you.
That he is.
And I'm not gay. You know that, right?
There was a delay. There was an audible delay, a large delay.
Anytime anybody says, you know that, right?
Please, right?
The first question in my head is,
Yeah.
really?
Yeah. I'm not. Okay.
But
Let me just say this.
Yes.
All right. I go. He's so like in person. You're so handsome.
Well, thank you, Bobby.
Right? And there was something, here, when white dudes, you don't have this. You don't have it. You have nothing to do with this, okay?
Poor George.
You're ugly fugly, bro. But yeah. But dude, when white dudes smile and they have the little crows, their eyes crinkle, they're the good ones.
Oh, there's bad ones?
Is that a
Trump
face
doesn't
reading
have,
thing?
Yeah,
Is that
Trump, yeah.
Really?
Trump doesn't have it.
Interesting.
When he smiles, there's no crows because he
Little
doesn't ever
crow's feet.
smile. It's forced. But he is so happy, right, over his years of being him, right, that he is genuinely happy. So his eyes crinkle, right, and so when he smiles, I go, oh fuck, man, I'm gonna have to fucking do this because of that dude right there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it wasn't sexual, dude. It wasn't. I'm not gonna suck your dick or nothing like that because you're a family man. But my point is that I go.
I love the family part. Is that,
know. You're a
it's
family
the reason
man,
I
dude.
get no fellatio from Bobby.
Damn, I missed out.
Yeah, but I was just like, this guy right here, dude, is one of the good whites. And you know what?
His new
Let
band.
me say something right
James
now,
Van Beek's
right?
new
Let me
band,
say
The Good Whites.
The good whites.
Dude, that's right. So I said,
That is a great band name.
So
Good Whites. That is a
then
good band
they
name.
showed me that little thing that you guys, a short. What was it? Like a promotional video.
It was. That's how the whole thing started. So
Get into that.
So Diplo was doing this Mad Decent Block Party tour, and his management had asked Brandon Dermer, this young up and coming brilliant music video director, to come up with a concept. And Dermer's concept was, what if James Van Der Beek played Diplo, but like a Dollar Shave Club type vibe?
And did you know him at the time?
I didn't know Dermer at all.
Wow.
At
so
all.
he just out of his, because you kind of same kind of
thing came to me out of the blue with no fucking money. I mean, like nothing, because it was just like his management was like writing the check to go make the commercial for the thing.
Right.
But I had heard Diplo on the radio like a couple years earlier talking about how he made music, and he was talking about fusing like Latin beats, but like reggaeton, like all this stuff. And I was like, wow, that guy's kind of a genius.
Yeah.
So I just flagged him as like somebody to watch. So when it came in and it was Diplo, I was like, well, I mean, shit. I usually get paid for something like that, but I'll be associated with Diplo. Like dude's amazing.
Yeah.
So I met with Brandon, loved him, and I said, are you open to like notes on the script? And he goes, well, I'll just send you the FDX file, like the final draft file. Wow. Which doesn't really ever happen. Like, director who's written something is like, oh yeah, you can just rewrite it. Which I did and sent it to him. He's like, yeah, it's great. So we went out and shot it, had a really great time, and then Viceland came to us and said, we think this is a series.
Wow.
And that's when I was like, it's not a series, guys. This is so not a series. I'm the only reason I took the call with Dermer was because he was so nice and I had such a good experience with him. But I was like, Brandon, I know you're excited because you'd get to direct a series, but like I just didn't see. And then that night, I just thought, well, let me give it a chance. So I went to my pool house. I put on some Diplo in my headphones. Whoa! I had some wine. And I was like, wait a minute, this is.
You have a pool house?
Totally a series.
Stop. You have a fucking pool house?
No, there's no bathroom in it.
Yeah, but so basically, just let me say something. You have a pool.
I have a pool.
Okay,
yes.
You have a swimming pool.
Yes.
And the swimming pool, there's a house.
There's a structure
that's separate, right?
It's separate. Yes.
And you can just relax in there.
As long as there's no tiny little Vanderbeek banging on the door.
Right. Oh, wow.
Yes.
So you have some wine, you're back there, you're listening to some Diplo.
All the tiny Vanderbeeks were asleep.
Wow.
And and so that was like, this. And I mean, I've said this a lot, but it's like, this is EDM Jesus sucks at life.
Yeah.
And I thought this would be a really cool way to examine like the truth about life, especially because it's for Vice, it's for Viceland. Their whole thing is kind of truth and, by the way, fuck you. Like, I think that's their actual slogan.
Yeah.
And so I thought this would be a really cool way to like find the truth through the eyes of a clown.
Yeah.
Because Diplo is really, he's very like childlike, and there's a kind of cool like charm to him, and he's a DJ at the end of the day. So like you can't take yourself too seriously.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's do this, write it, find the truth, and then just layer stupidity on top of it.
Right.
So that was
Mind
the way the
you,
whole
I
show-
had never heard of Diplo.
Oh really? Ever?
Number one, when I got the call, I go, "What the fuck is a Diplo?"
Really?
Right. And number two, this is funny. One time we were shooting, and I don't know if you did this. You go, "Hey man, chick, come over here." So you put me in a room.
Yeah.
And you put on like a Diplo song. Check this. He made this for us. You know what I mean? Whatever.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what the fuck it was.
Because you just don't listen.
I just
to
don't
EDM.
listen to that kind of music.
Interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. So I wish I had that same kind of enthusiasm that you did.
Right.
I'm sorry that I don't bring that to the table, my friend.
All good. That's you bring
Okay,
quite
good.
enough.
All right, good.
Quite enough. to the table.
Yeah, but now I know who he is.
Yes.
I know who Ayoko is and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So I love it.
Are you talking about Aoki?
Whatever. Whatever.
Yoko.
So you're in there, and then you're in the pool house, and then with the next day you call and go, "Let's do it."
Yeah, I called and I was like, I know how to do this. I think I know how to do this. And I pitched it out, and I was like, if you let me write it and run it, I'll star in it. Wow. And we can go like pitch it to Vice. Wow. And so I totally leveraged like my involvement to get my first show running gig.